D'Angelo, Mr. Russell, asked if he deserves an invite to the All-Star game. He said, for sure. Tracy, he's averaging 19 and 6, less than 30 minutes of action a game. He's in the East. All-Star, not an All-Star.
Not this year, but I do love how this kid is playing this year. If he keeps it up, yes, he will be an All-Star. Not this year.
Definitely not an All-Star this year, but he's playing well. I'm glad to see him growing on the court.
I mean, you know, I like the confidence. You're supposed to say yes when someone asks you, but I don't think the answer is yes. Jazz, let's talk a little over resurgence. They've won 4 in a row, 6 of their last 7.
Ooh.
Scottie, are you ready to jump back onto the Jazz bandwagon?
Oh, yes.
All right.
They're a well-coached basketball team, and they know how to win, and they know how to win on the road. So I'm going to have to stick with the Jazz. I like Gobert. He's a great anchor for them inside, and you know, having a big guy makes it difficult.
I'm not quite there yet.
You're not there yet?
No, not yet.
Remember last year they had a nice second half schedule and they used it.
See if they
Looks
can
like they're
duplicate
starting
that.
to do some of that again. Let's talk about the Pelicans. Anthony Davis's 46 points against the Clippers last night at Staples led New Orleans their 5th win in 7 games.
Yes, AD.
Scottie, you like the Pelicans getting their groove back here? Alfred Payton's making serious contributions since he's been back?
I love AD getting numbers in L.A. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. You think he looks comfortable on the court? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, that arena just fits him.
He looks good, man. He's healthy. They're playing well. They should have never got rid of Rondo.
Y'all are both tampering.
Should have never got rid of Rondo. Should have paid him.
Well.
Should have gave him something. Keep him there.
I mean, he would.
Hey, we know where Rondo's at if he want to get with him.
Right. Well, that's.
Just saying.
If Anthony Davis does. Wow. There shouldn't be must-win games in January, and yet the Lakers play the Bulls tonight. That sentence should never follow must-win game. Anyway, the Bulls are 10-33 after losing. I'm sorry, the Lakers 10-33 after losing the last. No, I don't know what I'm reading here, but the Lakers lost to the Cavs on Sunday. It doesn't matter.
They play the Bulls tonight.
The Bulls are going to win. It don't matter. The Bulls
Rachel.
are going to win.
Oh, you're still.
Rachel Nichols.
Which side are you on? Yes. Yes.
They played the Cavaliers the other night and lost that game.
Yes.
If
The Cavaliers.
they lose to the Bulls tonight, Rachel,
Yes.
Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka got to get on that phone.
With who and do what?
They got to make some calls and make some trades. I don't know with who. That's up for them to decide. I'm just saying a move has to be made. You can't lose to the Cavaliers and the Bulls in the same week.
And the Knicks.
And the Knicks. I mean, no disrespect to them. These guys, they're rebuilding teams.
These are teams that are actively trying to lose.
I know. My point exactly.
Again,
I know LeBron is out, but come on, man.
See, there we go.
I got the Bulls.
Let's talk about our League Pass game of the night. Warriors at Nuggets, 9 o'clock Eastern. Denver currently holding a half-game lead over Golden State for the top seed out west. So, number 1 still going to be after tonight, Scottie, or Golden State going to
I'm gonna have to go
knock them up there?
with those Nuggets, right, y'all?
Really?
They're playing really well at home, and you know, I think they're gonna be up for this game. This is the game that that I think that they believe that they can beat the Warriors. They play well at home all season, so
I'm going with the Nuggets, and I think this is going to be a very important game because I'm sure Golden State is aware of what's at stake right now, right? Going into this game. So I think the Nuggets is going to get a really good test from Golden State. Like, they're going to be locked in, and they're going to want to try to win this game. I want to see if the Nuggets are going to compete and win this game on their home floor.
I mean, I'm sure the Warriors will put in a good effort. They had that great game in Dallas. Steph Curry was on fire. I still don't think, Scottie, you're the one who tells us all the time, when you're trying to three-peat, no game feels that important in January. I think the Nuggets are going to feel like it's more important for them.
I definitely feel the same as you. I think the Nuggets definitely wants to win this game. It means a lot more to them than it does to Golden State. Golden State is still not aroused by them right now.
Man, I wish I had that problem in my career. Man, we got a shot at the number 1 seed tonight. Just treat it like
I don't know if the energy comes up. I mean, we're trying to win our 3rd title, so, in a row, 4th and whatever. Yeah, I know. We spoke about Zion Williamson at the top of the show, but before we even got on the air, the guys here were saying they have already seen enough from Zion to know he belongs in the NBA. Would you go as far, Scottie, as to say you think he's locked up the number 1 pick completely?
Rachel, I think he's locked up the biggest shoe deal. I think he's definitely going to be the number 1 pick. I mean, I think he's done enough for basketball, college basketball, that it's more about him personally now. And I think for him as a young player, that I would shut it down.
Now let me ask
You would stop playing.
Let me ask you this though, Scottie.
I would stop playing because I feel that he could risk a major injury that could really hurt his career.
He has sealed up the number one. This is a good question for you. Yeah. He sealed up the number one pick in the draft because he's the best player, or because he's the most exciting player and he has the machine behind him pumping him every night?
I think it's a lot of both.
You think he's the best player in the draft?
Yes.
Really? He's not the best player on
this
his team.
You don't think so?
I don't think he's the best player on this team.
Who do you think the number one pick should go to?
You like R.J. Barrett?
I think R.J. Barrett is a better player. But I think
if you were picking number one, you would pick RJ?
No.
Oh.
So
No.
Okay, so what are you saying?
It's about filling the seats. Zion Williamson is more exciting. He will fill the seats, but a better player.
What do you think of Scottie's point? If it were you, who did not go to college, would you stop playing right now?
I think filling the seats.
Football players are doing it.
Yeah.
Why not? The college football players are skipping the bowl games and they're getting ready for the combine.